and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Now McManus will line up for the field goal. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And McManus able to put it through. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
I don't like those stats.
This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
I was in fantasy pack again.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
30,000 more coins. Who can I sell?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Who can I sell for 30,000?
Williams. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Now Jackson on 1st down. And he's going to drop this off to Williams. Complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
This is my penalty.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Flush to his right. And incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there.
84.
Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
It's only 20K.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
LaMarcus Joyner goes for 30K.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. Under pressure, and down he goes.
85.
They sack him back at the 36. Jadeveon Clowney.
Yeah.
In there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. Too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
That's a 28-50.
And Zerline's kick is good. And that will knock things up here late in the 1st half. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
And
it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
His score leads 50,000. Like, why?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. A dump off to Elliott. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. The Redskins looking for another timeout, and they get it. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So on 4th down, here's Marquette King to punt it away. This is taken at the 18. 12 yards on the return that time. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Over the middle, open is Thomas. That middle running right through him. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, the combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. On 1st and 10, here's Vick. They'll get this one off to Sanders. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll be second down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Vick on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. And that's Elliott, complete. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. It's a big play for the Cowboys on 3rd. And even 50 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Again, it's Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone.